Good morning, Flourish ladies. I know that some of you had asked Salma for some ideas of how to make volcanoes with your children at home, so we're having a practice of that today, and I have a helper with me.
Ines.
This is Ines. So we're going to start today by making a volcano base, and then tomorrow we'll show you how to make it explode. So this is not quite our usual age range. We usually do stuff for the teeny tiny ones, but because it's going to use vinegar and things when we explode it tomorrow, this is probably for the slightly bigger ones, maybe 3 and up. How old are you?
4.
You're 5.
5.
He's 5. So he's a good age. So we're going to start with the base. So we need a few things today. We need some cardboard for the bottom. So we just have an old box. You could use a cereal box unfolded. And what have you got? We need a
bottle.
We need a bottle. And then you need some paper for the paper mache. So you could use old scrap or a magazine, or this brown stuff from inside packaging is really good, or just a newspaper. And then to make the paper mache paste, we're going to use flour and just hot water from a kettle, or you could use PVA glue if your children are big enough to be trusted to use the glue. I like using the flour paste because then it doesn't matter if it goes in anyone's mouth. So our first job is to cut our cardboard into the kind of shape of our volcano island. So you want to draw a big island shape right to the edges, as big as you can. Perfect. Then will I cut it out for you?
Yes.
How's that?
Good.
Should we throw this bit away?
What are you doing?
Okay, and now your next job, this is so that we can swap the bottle and do the experiment a few times. It helps if you cut out a hole for getting the bottle back out again. So I'm going to get you to draw around the bottle if I hold it still.
Let's put on something.
Carefully stab a hole without chopping off my fingers. And check that the bottle fits right through. Should we test it?
Yeah.
Why is this too small? Should we make it a bit bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it works.
Okay, try this
Now it's mine.
Much better. So that's going to let you empty out the vinegar and things and do it again if you want to. So we'll put that in the middle for now, and we're going to paper mache around this to make the volcano shape.
Yeah.
Plan? So what we're going to start by doing is scrumpling up some pages. I'm going to give you this one. Yeah, we've already read this one. So we're going to scrumple these like this. Oh, maybe one at a time. So take like one piece of paper and scrumple it. If you wanted to make this easier, you could also stick some of this down with masking tape as you go until you build up your mountain. Actually, we might get some masking tape, might make it easier. Do you think?
Yes.
Okay. Masking tape. So, we stick some of these bits down. Oops. Now we want to make sure that we don't stick anything to the bottle itself, because we want the bottle to be able to come out again. This is all just to make a frame that we can paper mache over. How's that? Do you think we should start putting our paper mache on the top now? Yeah? So we're going to mix up our paper mache paste. And so to do that, we're just using flour. And we're going to do 1 cup of flour in this. We're going to scoop a whole cup out.
Not half it up.
Do you think that'll do? Should we put a bit more in? Go for it. That's it. And then we're going to do about the same size of water from the kettle. So you stand back just while I do this, because this one is hot.
Does it not matter if
And we'll give it a mix. Yeah. I think ours is a bit thick.
some more hot water.
Exactly. So we're going to add a little bit more hot because ours looked a bit thick. There we go. So we've got a nice squishy paste. And then we're going to dip our paper in here. And it's going to act like a glue to join it all together. Now, if you wanted to not use flour and to use PVA, you would just put PVA in your bowl and water that down a little bit with water and use that in just the same way.
So,
Okay. So now we're going to take strips of paper like this. Pretty easy with that. So we're going to dip the paper into the paper mache. Wow. It's a bit sticky. And ours is still a bit warm as well. And start laying it over the top. You going to do some? So we want to do it over the mountain rather than over the bottom. So it's going to take us a long time to cover the whole top of this, so we might pause and come back once we finish. So I think we have covered the whole thing. What do you think?
good.
And that's good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to turn it around and make sure that we've not left any gaps. And you can see we've tried to join the bottom part onto the base with a piece of paper mache. And we're just making sure that the whole thing is covered. If you see any wee gaps, just fill them in. And it sometimes helps to take like a little bit extra around the neck of the volcano like this, just so you get like a good top for the bit. What's that?
I see a bit right there.
Oh, you found a bit. Let's fill that in. Do you want to stick that bit over? And fill in the hole?
I want the big one.
Is that better? Any more? That's good.
Can't hold there.
Tiny hole. We'll just smooth that one over with our fingers. Okay. So this looks ready. So we had to build up one layer and then we put a bit more scrunched paper and then another layer to get it right up to the top of our bottle. And then we put some extra bits of paper in a little ring around the top to make it have a nice finish around the mouth. I was putting on some more paste. So now this just all needs to dry and go hard, and then tomorrow what will we do to it?
We'll make it explode.
Will we paint it first?
Yes, we'll paint it then. Explode.
Yeah, we're going to paint it to look like a volcano. But so for today, we're just going to put this on a radiator to dry. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Bye!